ところでサトコ、緊急の呼び出しってのは野球ってことなのか？
ええ、そうですわ。ご家族でホームパーティーだったんですって。悪いことをしましたわね。でもこういう時は家族よりも仲間の危機の方が最優先と決まっていますのよ。
I felt like that's what I was supposed to be saying, not you. Well, it was just a business party for my dad, I guess. I honestly felt glad to be called out here.
それで、その危機的状況というのはどんな具合なんだ？6対7ってことは負けてるのがうちのチームってことか。9回の裏で2アウト？
Oh man.
なんだ
I know, I think slightly enough about baseball to know the game's almost over. That's about the limit.
この試合、もうほとんど終わりかけてるじゃないかよ。
圭一さんがもっと早く来ればもう少し余裕がありましたのよ。ここまで引き伸ばすなんてどれだけ苦労したとお思いですの？
分かったよ、悪かったよ。で、俺の仕事はなんだ？ピンチヒッターでもやるのか？ならば任せろ。こう見えても俺、引っ越す前は結構バッティングセンターに通ってたんだぞ。親父が憂さ晴らしに行くときよく付き合わされてさ、ミートバッティングだったらそこそこの自信が。
Vroom! A tremendous sound rang out, the likes of which I'd never heard before. The catcher's mitt trembled, sending up a light cloud of dust, telling me the tremendous sound had come from the ball.
ちょっと待ておい、今の凄まじい剛速球は一体なんだ？
驚いた？あれ本物の甲子園ピッチャーなんだよ。スポーツ新聞でも有名な高校野球のエース、左腕の亀田君。
I've heard about left arm Kamida-kun, the high school ace famous in sports magazines.
悪いけど知らん。
No, never mind, I had no idea.
ミオン、お前なんだよその格好は。
Mion showed up, and to my surprise, she was wrapped up in bandages. Just what on earth happened?
途中から来た圭一君には最初から説明がいるよね。
お、なんだ？リカちゃんはもういいのか？
Believe it or not, I actually can't stand sports anime. They're usually just like, I don't know, incredibly boring. Of course, then again, I don't like sports anyway.
会議もいっぱい楽しいんだよ。ほよほよでやわやわでふにふに。ほっぺだけでご飯3杯はいける。もう嫁に行けないのです。
I wonder how Rika-chan's cheeks taste if you could eat them 3 times a day. It almost flipped my own delusion switch, but I put a stop to it using logic. I was an adult. So I skip out on my parents' business meetings and borrow my dad's golf clubs, 'cause that's what adults do.
何をどう間違えたらこんな草野球対決に甲子園ピッチャーのリリーフが登場するんだ。
Everyone exchanged glances. Then Rena spoke for all of them.
最初はね、普通の野球対決だったの。南沢ファイターズと沖宮タイタンズはささやかながらも因縁の対決でさ、今回もささやかに大盛り上がりしてたわけ。まあ平たく言えば学校対決ですよね。南沢と沖宮の学校の因縁試合なんですの。因縁って言ってもまあ和気あいあいとしたものなんだけどね。
で、それになんでうちの部活メンバーが参加してるんだ？ユニフォームを着てるやつもいれば私服のやつもいるし、そもそも俺たちって野球部ってわけじゃないだろう。
素直に、割といい加減なの。今日たまたまチームに欠員が出たって言うんでさ、それじゃあせっかくだからって言って急遽私たちが乱入することになったってわけよ。
I see. So if there weren't enough members, anyone could come to the rescue, whether boy or girl, and no matter what grade they were in. That jumbled together feeling was the hallmark of our school.
リカちゃんに聞いた話だと最初のうちは押しまくってたらしいじゃないか。
ミーはすごいバッターなのですよ。右へ左へホームランなのです。
Mion proudly stuck out her chest. Doing so seemed to hurt her somehow, and she groaned pathetically.
ええ、ミオさん登場するたびに走者一掃の大ホームランが飛び出すんですの。
You guys only have 6 points. What did that happen like 2-3 times?
サトコと違ってちゃんとバットにボールが当たるのですよ。いいか
まあなんとなく話は分かった。あの甲子園ピッチャーが登場するまでは楽勝ムードだったというわけだ。
そういうこと。序盤は完全にうちのチームの流れでね、点にはならないまでもガンガン出塁して攻めまくってたんだけどね。
たまたまね、今日の試合にあの亀田くんが見物に来てたの。
Apparently, Kamita attends a fairly well-known school in our prefecture that frequently sent people to Koshin. And this man, known as the ace of their baseball team, Kamita, seemed to be quite skilled. Now that I thought about it, it was certainly strange to see cameramen with journalist armbands here to watch a casual baseball game out in the sticks like this.
亀田は小さい頃沖宮タイタンズにいたことがあるのだそうです。
話は見えてきたでしょ。昔のチームが劣勢になって、つまりそれで飛び入りでリリーフ登板することになって、もうバッタよ。出塁はおろかファールも打てないありさまなわけ。
でも甲子園ピッチャーの乱入なんて草野球の試合でずるいですわよ。
I mean, you were also like kicking their butts, apparently. All the boys wearing the Hinamizawa Fighters uniform were hanging their heads in disappointment. I knew almost all their faces. Isn't everyone here a classmate? Oh, I see. We're the only school in Hinamizawa, after all.
お、富田君に岡村君じゃないか。君たちも野球チームだったのか。
前原さん。
His uniform is brand new and not very dirty, fresh off the presses. I could see handmade banners with their names written on them in the grandstands. I see. Their families came to root for them in their debut game today.
岡村のバットは今日のためにお父さんがプレゼントしてくれたそうなのですよ。
These people in the audience are going to get aggravated with us just standing over here talking for like half an hour. The brand new bat sparkled. With that kind of present, a man just has to perform well.
いっぱい今日のために素振りとかしてきましたのよ。富田さんなんかやりすぎて手の皮がむけちゃって、ほら気の毒に。
His torn hand looked like it hurt, but from that injury you could sense his backbone. I get it, guys. You wanted to make your big moment a good one. Boom! The savior of the Okinomiya Titans. We could hear the sounds of this Kamita-kun's tremendous fastball practice. This was no joke. He was definitely on a level far above high school kids. But at his level, he clearly shouldn't have been interrupting a grass lot game, grudge match though it may have been. He should have understood how much better he was too. Scum!
あいつ、こいつら相手にも本気で投げやがったのか。
うん、レナはこんなの大人げないと思う。
Rena's eyes grew harsh. It took a lot to get Rena mad. As for Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, they were sniffling, fighting back tears. we heard another tremendous noise from the mid. I turned around, and this left-armed Kamine-kun guy was looking at us and grinning boldly.
というわけよ。
Thinks he's hot stuff.
こうなったらやるしかないでしょ。
We haven't had our baseball anime yet. We gotta win.
実戦態勢で。
ああ、どうやら本気で行くしかないな。
でね、本気で行ってみたの。それでみーちゃんが大自爆して。
Mion, embarrassed, scratched her head. Then a moment later doubled over in pain.
自爆って一体何をどう自爆したらこんなに大怪我できるんだ？
説明するととてつもなく長いですわね。一つ言えるのはここまでして戦果なしということくらいですわね。
ここまで体を張ったのに一点も入れられないなんて。
せっかくの秘策も台無しでかわいそうなのです。
I couldn't even imagine what sort of secret plan it was. But it must have been crazy enough to get her that badly hurt.
でもまあ失敗したおかげでまだ野球でいられるんだろ。
ちょっとみーちゃんの奥の手は野球らしくなかったと思うかな。こうなっては仕方ないでございましょう。ここは正々堂々野球らしく決着をつけるしかないということですわ。
そうそう、野球らしく蹴りをつけないとね。
I think normal people would have given up and not clicked the right click button and gone for a frontal attack. But as a member of our club, I wasn't about to accept that so easily.
野球らしくってのが引っかかるぞ。野球らしく見えれば手段は問わないってことだろ。
私たちの部の新庄だしね。そういうことですよね。手段を選ばないことこそ我が部の美徳でございましたよ。
Rin and Satoko laughed to each other delightfully. It wasn't really a virtue we could brag about, but the best thing about our club was that we never rolled over and gave up.
でもカメラがずらーりといるからなかなかズルはできないのです。
Instantly to the cheating. Good. Rika-chan spread her arms wide, indicating the array of reporters in the bleachers. She was right. With all those cameramen watching us through those cameras with giant telephoto lenses, foul play would be fairly tough.
そうそう、それがネックだったんだよ。これだけの囚人監視があるとなかなか大胆な手が取れないし。いてててててて。
みーちゃんの手は決しておしとやかだとは思わなかったけどな。
Satoko and Rika-chan both nodded behind Rina.
じゃあここで本題に戻るぞ。今我がチームは1点差で負けてるんだよな。
しかももう9回の裏でアウトも2個取られちゃってるの。
おじさんの作戦がうまくいってれば今頃は満塁のはずなんだけどな。
失敗した作戦を嘆いても始まりませんですよ。へこたれず次の手を打ってこそ我が部でございましたよ。
Satoko said eagerly, trying to cheer up the downcast Mion, whose secret plan had failed. It may have failed, but Satoko still seemed to have another.
サトコがなかなか威勢がいいじゃないか。ってことは何か奥の手があるってことか。
圭一君、この子を誰だと思ってるのかな。さとこちゃんだよ。北条さとこちゃん。
That was right. We called her Trap Master Satoko, didn't we? She would ensnare her opponent at the perfect moment, the very end. Everyone in our club knew that we could never, ever let our guards down against Satoko.
私が仕込んだとはいえ末恐ろしく成長してくれたもんだよ。僅差を制することに関しては私でも
I don't know what's wrong with my hand. I don't know why I do this.
ちなみに次の打者がミーで、その次の打者がサトコなのです。
We were losing by 1 point, so if we could get the next runner on a base, then the runner after that could hit a big one and end the match. And that final batter was Satoko.
ねえ、勝てそうな気がしてきたでしょ。
どういう仕掛けか想像もつかんが、絶対何かの罠だと断言できる。俺が敵のピッチャーなら絶対に敬遠だ。
Are traps legal in baseball? There was no way Satoko was going to hit a home run, even in my dreams. But if she was going to stand in the batter's box normally, without any kind of plan, I can't think of anything else she would do.
そのサトコが俺を呼び出した。なるほど。読めてきたぜ。
It meant that I was a necessary piece of Satoko's trap.
ワクワクするね。サトコちゃんどんなことをするのかな。僕もサトコのさよならホームランが楽しみなのです。
そのためにはケイちゃんの働きが欠かせない。わかるね。これが逆転の最後のチャンス。絶対に失敗できない。
おう、分かってるぜそんなことを。見てろ、俺とサトコででっかい大逆転を拝ませてやるぜ。
ではケイチさん、これから手順を説明しますわ。ちょっとお耳を拝借しましたよ。
Satoko and I huddled up in a hidden place and held a briefing that anyone watching would tell was suspicious.
前原さんと北条は何を話してるんだろう。
Oh, I don't get to know the secret plan?
みたいにとんでもない奥の手で自爆しないことを祈るよ。
Our teammates, Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, seemed very nervous. Ritne gave them a wide smile, trying to dispel their anxiety.
大丈夫だよみんな。サトコちゃんとケイチくんならきっとやり遂げてくれるから。
でも龍吾さん、相手は甲子園級のピッチャーなんですよ。いくら北条が得意の罠にはめようとしても。まあみんな黙って見てなって。面白いゲームが見られるからね。
Mion, who knew everything about to transpire, looked like she was having a hard time stifling the laughter bubbling up within her. She was so terrifying as an enemy, but so reliable as an ally. Mion waved her hands at the umpire.
代打が出ます。私、友崎美音に代わって前原圭一で。
本当に彼で大丈夫なんですか?
Who are you? The umpire turned an uneasy gaze on the pinch hitter who had jumped in with a golf club.
ケイチくんは甘く見ない方がいいですよ。
The members of our club were the only ones grinning with wholehearted confidence. This is gonna go bad. But then we're gonna stand up and make like a valiant speech about how we won even though we lost. Something like that. Satoku's plan was definitely simple, but scrumptious? It even looked like the entire situation had gone according to her calculations. The fact that we were losing by 1 point. The fact that I had come late. The fact that Satoko was the last batter. It even felt kind of like this had been set up before the game started. There had been a lot of time since I got here. And during that time, the opposing pitcher, Kamide-kun, took a bathroom break. Even that felt calculated. No, this is Satoko we're talking about, so maybe she made him drink controlled laxatives to get him to use the bathroom at this exact moment. And while he was a long way off, shut up in the bathroom, our plan would begin. The opposing pitcher, Kamide-kun, there he was. In front of the urinal, pleasantly taking care of business. He thought it was only natural he would win at a grass slot game like this, and relaxed enough to relieve himself without a care in the world. Maybe that was supposed to be his appeal. However, his relaxed state was itself our chance. Right now, you've already conceded to our club. I too casually walked into the bathroom. There were 3 urinals. Kamide-kun was doing his business at the farthest one. I went to the one next to him. Come on, that's just awkward. Don't do the one next to him. Yeah, exactly. Normally you would leave one urinal open. Kamide-kun seemed to notice me. I'd stood right next to him after all.
なんだ誰かと思えば大ピンチヒッター様じゃないか
Pinchy! Oh, he sounds like a bad guy. I like this guy. He recalled seeing me swing the golf club around like an idiot, and he couldn't seem to resist the urge to laugh. I, however, wasn't frustrated in the slightest. The match had already been won the moment I arrived. The game had been decided as a big upset for our team. So now, all I had to do was push things along exactly how Satoko planned. Hoo 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 hoo. I'm the one who should be laughing.
Keiichi-kun, うまくやれるかな？大丈夫でしたよ。本気の圭一さんならこんなの朝飯前ですわ。
Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, our underclassmen, asked another question with much trepidation.
本当に前原さんはあのピッチャーを攻略できるんですか？あんたたちケイちゃんと同じクラスで生活してて何にも感じないわけ？彼はね、ゆくゆくはあの力で世界を制するかもしれない。ケイちゃんと組めば世界制覇は容易だな。世界？
Our teammates exchanged glances. Did Maibara-senpai really have such incredible strength? Just what kind of strength could that be? My question caused Kamide-kun to stare in bewilderment, and for a moment he didn't know what to say.
悪いちょっとよく聞こえなかった。もう一度言ってくれるか？
I smiled thinly, looked straight ahead and said it once more clearly.
もう一度だけ言う。俺たちを勝たせろ。
Right to the point. No threats or beating around the bush or anything. Kamida's brain couldn't figure out the meaning of what I'd said, and I could clearly tell he was confused.
バカも休み休み俺たちを勝たせろだお前正気か
俺からの要求は伝えた。返事はどっちだ？イエスかノーか？
そんなの迷うまでもない。誰がお前らを勝たせるもんか。お前の頭は少し変じゃないのか？
I guess you don't want to see Rika-chan dressed up with cat ears. Kamida didn't hide his bewilderment. He didn't want to be around someone who would babble on like this for another second. Those thoughts spilled into his expression, and he quickly moved to leave the bathroom. And didn't wash his hands.
君にとって勝利は何だ？
決まってる。高得絶対的で史上それは他の何にも変えられない。
He grinned lightly as he answered as if to make fun of me.
スポーツマンらしい返事だな。勝利こそ絶対、何にも変えられないってわけだ。
そんなのは当たり前だろ。どんな脅しにも買収にも勝利を放棄させるような対価は存在しない。
I was waiting for those words. I, after spinning around 3.5 times, pointed right at Kamida's face. Why is he spinning?
ならば聞くべきじゃないのか。それほど尊い勝利を放棄させるに値するどんな対価が提供されるのかを。
何をバカなことを。そんなもの存在するわけがない。
Ho ho ho! He was denying it, but he stopped. He stopped. He was waiting. He was waiting for me to present some attractive conditions.
君は雑誌のインタビューに好物は焼肉で嫌いなものは甘いものだと答えたらしいが、それは嘘じゃないのかい？
何？
Nani?
例えば君が焼肉食い放題に行ったとする。君が皿に持ってくるのは一体何だ？ロースかカルビか牛タンの山か違うよな。君が持ってくるのは肉じゃない。食い放題のプリンやゼリーやケーキなのだ。女の子が喜びそう。綺麗で可愛らしくて愛くるしい。そんな洋菓子が大好きなんだよな。
Kamida's face turned utterly pale. Are we blackmailing him? Our club already knew that he ate a mountain of desserts when he went to the grilled meat buffet. And we were well aware of his embarrassment and his weakness for sweets, despite his age. Kamida-kun couldn't possibly have known that the particular grilled meat buffet chain in Shishabone was owned by a member of the Sonozaki family. I'll have to be careful when I go out to eat with my parents from now on.
違う。俺が好きなのは豪快な骨付きの。
違う。お前が好きなのは色とりどりのクリームで優しく優しく可愛らしく盛り付けられたデザートなのだ。まるでフリルやリボンで飾り付けられた無垢な汚れを知らぬ少女を連想させる、そんな透き通った少女のような可愛いデザートをニキビだらけの欲望丸出しのスポーツ狩りが怪我するようにバリバリとむしゃむしゃと。
言うな。
そうだ。お前はデザートを食べてめでているんじゃない。怪我し十二ししゃぶり尽くしているだけ。
Alright then.
お前はデザートを怪我して楽しんでいるだけなんだ。
Are we talking about dessert still?
もうダメだ。知られてしまった。俺の密かな楽しみが知られてしまった。もう生きていけない。死ぬしか。
バカ野郎、命を粗末にするな。
This is the strangest baseball anime I've ever watched. I hit him on the side of his head as hard as I could. Kamida-kun fell down like a girl. His eyes started watering and he broke down.
こんな変なことを考えてデザートを食べているのはきっと俺は爽やかなスポーツマンのふりをした隠れスケベなんだ。
そうだ。お前はスケベだ。
Oh my god. But sweet! This time I didn't hit him. Instead, I clapped my hand down on his shoulders.
わめくなカメだ。男がスケベで何が悪い。
Dun dun!
男はすべからくスケベだ。だがそれを認めるか否かで男の器は天と地の差を持つのだ。お前は自分に素直だった。それを自慢していい。威張っていい。自分を誇りに思え。
I think Keiichi's secret power is the ability to ramble on about useless stuff and get other people to believe him for some unknown reason. Instead of blaming him, I told him to have pride in himself, and Kamida-kun couldn't hide his confusion.
そうだ。そして俺はお前に感銘を受けたのだ。デザートはただ単に食後に食べる甘いもの。今までずっとそう思ってた。それは間違ってた。お前がそれを教えてくれたんだ。お前に出会ったおかげで俺は明日から同じデザートを一味も二味も違った味わい方ができるようになるだろう。例えばいちごのショートケーキ。
Strawberry shortcake? Gulp. Kamida's throat cried out.
いちごのショートケーキの地味さはそうだ。どこか古風なロックメーカー華やかなりし頃の正統派のメイドを思わせる。スカートが短いこびた近代メイドじゃないぞ。正統派の清掃の本格派。
いちごしかありません。こんなものしかご用意できませんが、どうかご賞味くださいませ。
そういうつつましやかさがいいよな。
ご賞味くださいませ。
燃える。
What is going on?
燃え
いちごしかないからこそ柔らかく主張したクリームのデコレーションはさしずめフリルやレース刺繍飾りのようなものだよな。それを上品な貴族のご主人様のようにフォークで切り分け、いやそれを下劣に油汗を浮かせた悪のご主人様のようにしゃぶりつくところがワイルドだ。
What are we actually doing right now? This is very strange.
いやそれよりいちごを取った後のくぼみの方がいけてるよな。そこに舌を這わせて。ああ、それってどんな味なんだよ。
いちごを取った後のくぼみ。
俺もう辛抱できないな。帰りはエンジェルモードでショートケーキを開けるまで見つめて。
They go by the bathroom to see if Keiichi's doing well, and they just hear this, and they're like, never mind, maybe we shouldn't have called Keiichi over.
俺のためだけに美しく着飾った少女たちを身を寄せ合って震える少女たちを一人ずつ順番に一つ食べるごとに次はどの子にしようかとあの子をふいと思って品定めをして。
I think I'm actually getting slightly creeped out by this. Please translate girls as cake. Alright. Keiichi-kun seems to be talking about cake combination platters. Emphasis mine.
めでるように顎をこうクイッと持って。
Has there ever been a man such as this who could speak so passionately about a single piece of strawberry shortcake? No, there is not. Because that's weird. No, there's never been, I say. Such passionate feelings are trying to melt away the stubbornness in Kamida's mind.
カメラ、もう一度だけ俺たちを勝たせろ。
それは。
ならもういい。
Tell people you lick strawberries if you don't let us win.
お前には頼まん。
I rejected Kamida outright and turned on my heel.
もういいや。この試合は負けだ負け。もうこんな試合どうでもいいや。そんなことより試合が終わったらエンジェルモートに行って
フリルとリボンで西洋人形のように飾られた美少女たち振り放題で行こうかな。今夜は豪華に徹底的に食い散らかしちゃえ。
食い放題。
Despite this being the bathroom, Kamita-kun put both of you on the floor, and he didn't even wash his hands.
俺が間違ってました。
どうした亀田君、言いたいことがあるならはっきりと言え。
こんなあなたみたいな人に出会ったのは
Oh, thank God. This is weird.
俺は今まで自分はどこか変じゃないかとずっと思って隠れて楽しんできたのに。
何を躊躇するか大将が。さっき言ったはずだ。認めるか否かが男の分岐路なのだ。貴様は胸を張れるべき男。さあ手を差し出せ。自らの偉大さを示してみろ。俺と一緒に俺たちの世界を認めるんだ。